Hey, everyone, welcome back. It seems like every day there's a new headline about some crazy thing AI can do, right?
Yeah, it's moving pretty fast.
It really is.
Yeah.
And one of the things that has always fascinated me is how AI handles information, Like how does it actually process all that data and make sense of it?
Right. Yeah.
So today we're going to do a deep dive into a pretty cool concept called retrieval-augmented generation, which is essentially like giving AI a superpower to use external data to answer questions accurately.
Yeah, it's like having this super powered research assistant.
Exactly. It's like having a research assistant who's read every book in the library and can instantly pull up the exact information you need.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting is this company, Databricks Mosaic, they're doing some really cutting-edge work in this area. And they're specifically focusing on long context retrieval, which I got to be honest, sounds kind of intimidating.
Yeah, long context basically means the AI's ability to handle and consider a lot more information than it could before. So like way more than just a simple, Google search.
Okay, so instead of just skimming the surface, it's really diving deep into like a sea of information.
Yeah, exactly. It's like imagine, you're reading a book and you come across a word you don't know. In the past, AI might have just looked up a quick definition, but with long context, it's like it can consider the whole chapter, the whole book, maybe even other books on the same topic to really understand the word in context.
Wow, that's impressive. But then the question becomes like, how does it even process all of that information? Like, wouldn't it just get overwhelmed?
Right, yeah, that's the challenge.
It's like if I had to read every single article on Wikipedia just to answer one question, I'd be lost in a sea of information.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why what Databricks Mosaic is doing is so interesting. They're likely, developing all these clever algorithms to efficiently process and prioritize information. And they're probably even working on, specialized hardware to handle all that data crunching.
It's almost like they're building a super brain for AI, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And speaking of research, there are actually a few articles we came across that I thought were really relevant to this. One was called Retrieval-Augmented Generation for Knowledge-Intensive NLP Tasks.
Yeah.
And this one really gets into the nitty-gritty of how this technology is being used in natural language processing.
Yeah, natural language processing is all about, how AI understands and interacts with human language. And this article shows how retrieval augmented generation can take that to a whole new level.
Right, it's like AI is learning to speak our language, but in a way that's supercharged with information.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then another one that caught my eye was about Microsoft's long rope technology, which I think you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, long rope is really cool. It's all about expanding the context window for AI models, which basically means how much information the AI can hold in like its memory at any given time.
So it's like giving the AI a bigger hard drive.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. And with a larger context window, the AI can understand and respond to more complex prompts. It can really take in the big picture.
Okay, that makes sense. And then the last one I wanted to touch on was Snowflake's Arctic Embed technology.
Oh, yeah. Arctic Embed is all about optimizing text retrieval. So it's like having a super fast search engine that can instantly find the most relevant information within this massive AI memory bank we've been talking about.
So it's not just about having a lot of information. It's about being able to find the right information quickly, too.
Right, exactly. It's like imagine you have a library with millions of books, but no way to find the one you're looking for. It's
Yeah.
useless, right?
Totally. So it seems like all these pieces, retrieval augmented generation, long context, long rope, Arctic embed, they all fit together to create this incredible system where AI can access and process information on a scale we've never seen before.
Yeah, and this could have huge implications for, all sorts of things. Like imagine AI that can analyze complex medical data to help diagnose diseases, or AI that can help us understand climate change by processing massive amounts of environmental data.
Yeah, the possibilities are really mind-blowing. I mean, we're talking about AI that can essentially become an expert on any topic imaginable.
Yeah.
But, with all this power comes some big questions too, right? Like how do we ensure that this technology is used responsibly? And who controls the information that AI has access to?
Yeah, those are really important questions. And, as AI becomes more and more sophisticated, we need to be thinking carefully about the ethical implications and making sure that we're using it for good,
Yeah.
for the benefit of humanity.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's like we're on the verge of something truly revolutionary, but we need to make sure we're steering the ship in the right direction.
Absolutely.
So what do you think? Are we ready for an AI-powered future where information is, like, instantly accessible and analyzed at lightning speed, it's a question we all need to be asking ourselves because this technology is evolving faster than ever.
Yeah, it's an exciting time, but it's also a time for, careful consideration and thoughtful discussion. We need to make sure we're shaping the future of AI in a way that benefits everyone.
Couldn't have said it better myself. So listeners, what are your thoughts? Are you excited? Are you cautious? Are you somewhere in between? Let us know. This is a conversation that we all need to be a part of. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.